It would appear that most technology organizations do not have a warm and fuzzy feeling for the number 9. Microsoft Windows and Apple's iPhone both skipped version 9. Therefore, Oppo reasoned, why not skip number 9 as well? In this video, we'll tell you about why you should buy the Oppo Reno 10 Pro, so keep watching till the end. The one-of-a-kind progression of its numerals may pique the interest of some, but what truly sets it distinct is not just its affordable pricing, but also the telephoto camera that it includes. Before starting, make sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And now, let's get started. Design. The design of the Reno series has consistently been a standout feature, and this phone continues that tradition. It has a sophisticated appearance because to the curved glass sandwich construction. Even though the frame is made of plastic, it fits in beautifully with the overall quality feel. The curving form of the glass sandwich may be seen when seen from either the front or the back. Even though the frame is made of plastic, you won't be able to tell because it blends in so well with the overall quality feel. The rear panel of this phone does not have any protection, while the front panel is shielded by a piece of Dragon Trail Star 2 tempered glass. The huge and attention-grabbing camera island on the Oppo Reno 10 Pro demonstrates that the company places a strong focus on the device's photographic capabilities. The vibrancy is amplified further by the use of a Samsung-inspired purple color. You'll find that the front bezels are quite thin, which is a great touch that complements the curved display. Display. A 6.7-inch AMOLED display with a resolution of 2412 x 1080 pixels is featured on the Oppo Reno 10 Pro 5G. The screen has a smooth appearance thanks to the support for a refresh rate of 120 Hz, although it is not adaptive. The refresh rate of the display can be set to either 60 Hz or 120 Hz, or it can be set to auto. It has a peak brightness of 950 nits, which enables you to work in outdoor settings. Nevertheless, problems arise when the sunshine is too bright. The display is slightly reactive, shadows are visible when used outside, but it functions appropriately when used indoors. During our testing, we played games, watched web series, and performed a variety of other chores, and we determined that the display had satisfactory color reproduction. We used it with the natural color mode, which has tones that are a little bit warmer. You have the option of selecting either the Pro mode, the Cinematic mode, or the Brilliant mode if you want colors that are more vibrant. The display is curved and the bezels on all 4 sides are narrow, creating an even more immersive experience for the user when viewing content. The punch-hole selfie camera located at the top did not in any way interfere with my ability to enjoy the game. The dynamic range appeared to be satisfactory in the HDR footage that we saw on YouTube. It was easy to differentiate between the various tones of green, as well as the sunlight and shadows. Netflix users who enjoy streaming material on the platform will be dissatisfied to learn that HDR is not currently supported by the company. Despite that, we are keeping our fingers crossed that future software updates will fix this issue. Additionally, the screen is an OLED panel with a high contrast. Nevertheless, it is a little screen and not a large display like a TV. Hence, HDR support does not make much of a difference on this screen. Even without HDR support, it will be possible to enjoy TV and movies streamed through OTT services with vivid colors and striking contrasts. Utility. The Oppo Reno 10 Pro features dual 5G SIM capabilities as part of its list of specs. Even while it does not have any expandable storage options, it does include 256 GB of built-in storage as standard. The optical fingerprint reader that is embedded within the display of the phone delivered an acceptable performance when it was put to the test. An infrared blaster is also included with the phone. Camera. The camera configuration of the Oppo Reno 10 Pro comprises 3 usable rear cameras, each of which offers distinctive capabilities in terms of both still and moving images. These include an ultra-wide camera with 8 megapixels, a telephoto camera with 32 megapixels and 2 times the optical zoom, and a main camera with 50 megapixels with optical image stabilization. First, let's take a look at the primary sensor. It takes shots that are generally of a high quality, but the camera's color science is very erratic, so some of the pictures it produces have a lot of brightness, while others have a lot of contrast. This camera does not over-brighten photographs taken in low light and makes an effort to maintain the natural atmosphere of the subject being photographed. Depending on what you're looking for in a feature, you might either adore it or detest it. The 1080p films captured by the primary camera have a good level of stability and an amazing dynamic range, but the 4K videos do not fare as well in this regard. The 32-megapixel telephoto camera has a typical approach in that it is impossible to determine in advance whether it would brighten photographs or give them a high level of contrast. Additionally, Oppo needs to address the significant disparity in color processing that exists between the two sensors. However, the edge detection in 2x portrait images is fairly solid overall. In any case, in addition to the optical zoom, the telephoto camera features a digital zoom that goes up to 20 times, which performs admirably so long as there is sufficient light. To be able to function correctly, the telephoto lens requires a great deal of light from the surrounding environment. In any other situation, the phone will quickly switch over to its primary camera for a digital zoom of 2 times. The ultra-wide camera, like other 8MP mid-range ultra-wide cameras, takes photographs that are good enough for sharing on social media, but you should not expect it to create anything truly remarkable. The 32-megapixel front-facing camera, on the other hand, takes striking photos with rich colors and a wide dynamic range. Performance and software. Although the Oppo Reno 10 Pro's processor, which is powered by a Snapdragon 778G chipset, and may appear to be out of date, this phone is not designed for users who require a lot of power. The 778G chipset is one that has been tried and proven, and a large number of applications have been optimized to work with it. It is able to run Call of Duty at its maximum frame rate while keeping the graphics settings at their highest. At this price, though, you can purchase phones with Snapdragon 8 plus Gen 1 processors. Keep this in mind. You receive ColorOS 13.1 software, which is built on top of Android 13 for the operating system. The overall speed of this software is quite quick, and it is well assisted by the common inclusion of 12 GB of onboard RAM in modern computers. Unhappily, the infamous flaws of ColorOS are all still present on this device's mobile operating system. This includes unnecessary software, messages that are too frequent, heated app and game folders, and plenty more. You have the ability to disable the majority of these details, but they should not be included on a premium mid-range phone in the first place. Battery. The battery life of the Oppo Reno 10 Pro is remarkable, and its capacity of 4,600 mAh ensures that it will last for an entire day of use. You may plan on spending between 6 to 7 hours every day in front of a screen on average. It's quite cool that you can get a full charge in around half an hour using the adapter that's included with the device and the 80W charging capability it has. Finally, despite the fact that the Oppo Reno 10 Pro's features might not be the most powerful in its category, the smartphone is appealing to individuals who are searching for an attractive design and a camera configuration that can accommodate a variety of scenarios. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you want more videos like this one, make sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel to never miss out on any of our videos.